Hey boys and girls, it's Darkfire here, and today I'm going to show you how to level up faster in the early parts of your Elden Ring gameplay. What you do need, not much, thankfully. The main thing you'll need is the Torrent mount, which you should have acquired by this point. And you're going to need a somewhat decent weapon. I find a weapon that can stagger an enemy easier is the best option for this. Or if you're a ranged build, a caster, this will be helpful. If you needed much more, this wouldn't exactly be early game. But anyway, let's get to it. So, on your map, you're going to first want to come to the Third Church of Marika. If you haven't discovered it yet, it's a little bit due north of the forest in Limgrave, and I'll show you that real quick. So yeah, it's just due north of this forest on the path where the roads meet below the little river. When you spawn here, there might be a item here that is, I believe it's a sacred tear that can be used for your flasks. But anyway, so let's come back here. So back behind the church, if you're at the church and you see the statue through the window, it's going to be directly behind the statue. So behind this, in this little corner, there's a little somewhat hidden portal that you can use to travel to another location. These little portals are scattered around the map, and they're pretty useful for some areas. When you spawn in, you'll be at Grail's Dragon Barrow, right in front of the Bestial Sanctum. If you turn around, this scary guy is right here. But anyway, you should be able to open this door. I don't think there's any prerequisite. In here you can rest at the Lost Grace of the Bestial Sanctum. And you can talk to this guy if you have the Death Root item, and he'll give you some nice stuff. But on to the farm. So you're going to want to come out here, get on your mount. Don't worry about this guy. He'll probably kill you. But anyway, you want to head south. You can head down the path. If you notice this little guy over here, we'll get to him shortly. Right here at this tree is a golden seed for leveling up your flasks some more. And right down here at this bridge, scary dragon in the distance, there is another Lost Grace site. So this Lost Grace site is the Farum Great Bridge Lost Grace site. And this is where the farm will take place. Alright, let me see if I pass time. Okay. Let me show that on the map. So right here, Farum Great Bridge. The Bestial Sanctum is here. This is where the portal took you. And you took the portal back here at the Third Church of Marika. Okay, so what you want to do now is mount up. And you want to try to kill all these little guys in the area. I'm taking the potion just because I have one that's mixed together to make me a little bit stronger. And each of the guys you kill in this area, they're going to be worth about 1,000 souls apiece. And there's no particular path. There's just like basically this whole entire area has these characters. The only thing you want to be careful of is if they hit you early game, they will probably kill you because this is a later game area. But if you can stagger them, like I'm doing, or if you're a ranged build, this will be much easier. Actually got pretty lucky there that he didn't kill me. These guys are scattered all around this area, so it shouldn't be too hard finding them. And there is quite a few of them, not just the ones I'm killing. This item. Most of these fights that you take on should be one-on-one. Right there at the end there was another guy coming. That was a bit unlucky, but it is what it is. And we got 10,000 souls pretty quick doing that. And we can use, 10,000 souls to level up, etc. But that's about it for the farm. And you can rest at the Lost Grace site and do this over and over as many times as needed. I should point out a few things, since it's not really mentioned. Unless you happen to see the load screen that mentions it, you notice that I'm two-handing a halberd. How do you two-hand in this game? So, to two-hand, typically you would just hit your Y or triangle button if you're playing a controller. That's how it was in all the other Dark Souls iterations. But in this game, you're actually going to want to hold Y or triangle, and then whatever weapon you're trying to two-hand, you want to hit that weapon's equivalent activation button. So if I wanted to two-hand my halberd, I would hit my R1 button, and then I hit that to switch back. If I wanted to two-hand my shield, that is how I want to do that. So to do that again, you want to hold the Y or triangle button, and then hit the weapon you were trying to activate. Another thing, this weapon I have is called the Vulgar Militia Saw. This is actually a possible drop in this area from these enemies. There's another halberd called the Vulgar Militia Shoto. It's basically like a big sickle. The reason I use the saw over the sickle, though, is because the scaling is a little bit better on the saw, and the saw can cause a bleed, which is really nice, especially early on, just for burst damage. But anyway, that's it. And If you like what you saw in this video, drop a like below. Subscribe if you want to. I am actually live streaming my Elden Ring gameplay over at twitch.tv/darkfirepk. Link will be in the description. Till next time, ladies and gents, peace.